This was an unconditional surrender, an admission of defeat.
Kilpatrick, you've been arrested on a fugitive warrant coming out of Alabama. You are being held without bond.
A sheriff thankful.
Every time we're moving around the house with dogs and guns and helicopters overhead, there's a lot of risk and there's no guarantees.
But not above a final jab at the trio who tried to beat a nationwide manhunt.
I mean, we're not charging them with being rocket science.
No, they are not. Instead, Brady Kilpatrick's charged with escape from an Alabama jail. A reserved Kilpatrick told a judge he understands what is happening to him.
Brady Kilpatrick and 11 other inmates used peanut butter to trick an inexperienced guard and escape untouched. His freedom lasted 2 days and 750 miles before Martin County sheriffs caught up with him. News Channel 5's Megan McRoberts broke this story on the WPTV mobile app and on Facebook last night. She's live with today's developments. Megan?
Michael Kelly, 24-year-old Brady Kilpatrick right now is in general population at the Martin County Jail under the close watch of deputies. The sheriff promising he will not be able to escape this jail. We learned this afternoon that Kilpatrick's sister and her fiance will be the ones facing charges for aiding in Kilpatrick's escape while he was here in Martin County. They have told deputies why they risked this.
Brady Kilpatrick back in handcuffs, facing a Martin County judge 3 days after his escape from a Walker County, Alabama jail. Also facing charges, his younger sister, Jensen LaFawn.
Ma'am, you've been arrested on charge of aiding an escape.
And her fiance, Hayden Mayberry.
Mr. Mayberry, you've been arrested on a charge of aiding an escape.
Both telling deputies why they risked helping Kilpatrick escape out of state and into Martin County.
The sister did it because it was her brother. Her fiance said, well, he was almost family. I did it for love.
Sheriff William Snyder said Kilpatrick called his sister from an unknown number shortly after his escape. Snyder says he ran for 2 hours without stopping. His sister and her fiance picked him up in Alabama, his hands cut from climbing a 15-foot razor-topped fence.
They tried to stay off the grid. They weren't using credit cards. They were using cash. They were sleeping in Walmart parking lots. So they knew what they were doing.
They drove to Tequesta to stay at a house where Dakota Anthony, a friend of Mayberry's, lived. Deputies arrested him on drug charges. Snyder says Walker County investigators got good information from Kilpatrick's Alabama-based family where Kilpatrick might be. Snyder says good police work to help Palm Beach County sheriff's officials and Martin County investigators zero in on the Tequesta home. They carefully created a perimeter.
We knew he was a runner.
And captured him, ending a multi-state manhunt for the last of 12 fugitives.
And that house where deputies found Kilpatrick was owned by Anthony's mother. She is not going to be arrested, and Anthony bonded out of jail last night on those drug charges. As far as Kilpatrick, he told a judge today that he will not fight his extradition back to Alabama. Reporting live in Martin County, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
We have continuing coverage of this top story. Ahead, we'll hear from neighbors who witnessed the capture of Kilpatrick. Plus, breaking updates will be found on WPTV.com and our WPTV mobile app.